Good morning from my last morning here at Turks and Caicos. It is a beautiful day. It's about 7 a.m. It's just starting to be daylight outside. And I am getting my bags. Put the last few things in there because I am heading to the airport today. Here's the view out my door. I don't think I've ever shown. It's really quiet this morning. It's about 7:30 now, after I've taken my shower, got my swimsuit on. I've actually been waking up here early really every single day, just naturally waking up even ahead of the time that I would have woken up in my time zone. It's like my body just like wakes up and is like, go explore. Sun is just coming up over there. The Floatopia party last night was so fun. I hopped in and out of the pool a bunch of times. Had a great time grabbing some food, some drinks, some dessert, dancing in the pool. There was like a mini concert. It was just a really great time. Here are the roosters roaming around this morning. There's also a cat I've seen on property too. These guys just chill out and walk around. The cat I've seen over in the Italian village area roaming around. I'm headed back to what I think I'm just going to call it I'm just going to call it at this point my favorite area of the property. Just because I go over there for everything. I'm headed back to the Italian village. I don't know, for some reason I gravitate towards that area. I'm headed over to Mario's. Hopefully they're open for breakfast this morning. I do love this French village area. It's beautiful. The pool is meant to be quieter over here, so if you want a quieter pool, it's the place to stay, the place to be. I guess I just enjoy watching all the games going on, the music over in the Italian village. I'm just gonna walk through the water park to go over there because it's still quiet and all buttoned up. This will be lively and hopping later. That's the splash pad. Try to get a couple quick pictures actually while it's so quiet. I'm gonna go ahead and get some breakfast. Probably spend a little bit more time in my favorite pool over here, and then I'm gonna go get my bags ready to go. Here at Mario's for breakfast one last time, and I'll do like a full recap talking about all my favorites, but I just really, I've said it about a million times now, really enjoy the ambiance here in this area, just in general. So I think this is my favorite breakfast area with asterisks. The Sesame Street character breakfast was super fun. I would definitely do that again, especially if I had the kids with me. Even though the kids are a little bit older, I think they'd really love the characters. So I've walked over to the Caribbean Village just because I think I probably need to spend a little bit more time over here. I'm gonna check out the pools. I've been mainly going to the Italian Village, but I wanted to go try the pools just so I have a point of comparison, so that I will have used, I believe, all the pools. So this is one of two on the property, and I think it's the original swim up bar. So this one's a little bit more straightforward, but then if you keep walking around, and actually the ocean's right straightforward too. I'm gonna turn to the left up here, and there's another pool, which is the one I'm gonna check out because it's got like a waterfall and stuff. So I just thought it would be good to try that one as well. And this is the area, I didn't even think I was filming during this part of the conference because it was so busy. The conference had run over by about 2 hours, so we were 2 hours behind. We ate lunch at Schooner's, and then we had cabana chats in these cabanas, which worked out really, really well. So we were just sitting right here on the ocean in those cabana buildings, and we had our small sessions in those right along the water. So it was a beautiful setting for that. So this is the Caribbean Village portion. Lots of little nooks and crannies to have a seat and enjoy the view. And way up there where the tower is, that's where I'm heading. You can see the other side of the island from over here. This is Arizona's, where I had some Tex-Mex last night. And then this is this pool's swim up bar, which kind of juts out a little bit. And then on the other side, there is a big waterfall feature. So I thought I would check out this pool today. Right here next to the water. And then right in the middle of the waterfall, there's a table and chairs where you can sit underneath there too. We're gonna check out this one. So I just went swimming real quick, and this pool was fun. I like the tunnel that you can swim through. This pool is definitely considerably deeper. I think this is probably one of the original pools on property. And so it is considerably deeper. Like, I'm 5'3.5", sometimes 5'4" on a good day with the right measurement tool. And I had to stand on my tiptoes to have my chin above water. So it's pretty deep, deeper than the pool in the Italian Village, but it was still fun to float around and have a good time. So I'm gonna walk over here and see if I can't get some footage of the kids club to share. Obviously I didn't use the kids club on this trip because I didn't have the kids with me. But I thought, you know, I definitely want to share the information about the kids club because it's a really cool option and definitely could be a game changer for your vacation. So this pool is a little bit more shallow, so there are two pool options over here. So this one with the volleyball net would be the shallower one. And there's these fun water installations here to either side. So here is the playground for Camp Sesame. So they've got a play structure, they've got some different tables, They take them and do a number of activities and try to keep them in the shade underneath the trees sometimes too. They've got some swings. And then to check them in, you go around the corner here from the pool. You can see that they have some big strollers to take the kids around in. And then it's just like if you're familiar with like a cruise kids club, you can take the kids, you can check them in, you can drop them off, and then go do adult activities. So here is Camp Sesame. So this camp is for the 1 to 4-year-olds. And I just picked up a ton of information to go through and talked about the procedures. So I'm going to walk over to Pirates Island and show you the camp that's for the ages of my girls, the 6 to 8-year-olds. And it's right on the way back to where my hotel room is. And then there's also a baby area, which I'm not going to get over to, but if you have babies 0 to 12 months, there is baby care actually too, and that's over in Key West. So that was really good to know. She was super helpful. I've got tons of information. I talked to them about check-in, check-out, and how the whole process works. So I'm going to head over and look at the pirate one. So walking from Caribbean Village, Pirates Island is right here. So if you had, say, like a 4-year-old and you had like a 7-year-old, you had one in each age range, they're pretty close to drop off. Because Caribbean Village, where I walked from, was just down that walkway over there. So here's Pirates Island. And this is where the water park is. And it's also where you would do check-in for kids that are my girls' ages. There's also an Xbox Play Lounge right here. And there's some different gaming areas over here to the left. And this is where the check-in for the kids club for kind of those middle ages is. There's the entrance to the Xbox Play Lounge, and they've got all the activities up there on the board. Let me get out of the sun so you can actually see what it says. So you can see that there's some icebreakers, puppet making, pool games, beach soccer, and they've got it divided. Oh, that's perfect for us because Natalie and Isabella would have been in 2 different groups, 5 to 7-year-olds and 8 to 10-year-olds, which for kids that are close, you know, that may be tough, but my kids are complete opposites, so it kind of works better when they end up in divided age groups, as you know, it is what it is. So Natalie would be in this 5 to 7 range and Isabel would be here in the 8 to 10. So it has all the activities right there. So this is the Xbox game room. There's tons of different consoles to work with. So here is kind of the kids club home base area. And this is where you'd check them in and everything, and they're off seeing characters right now. They're busy a lot part of the day. They get to do activities out, swimming, snorkeling, scuba, soccer, lots of different things. So this is their kind of home. Here's the mac and cheese truck. Pretty good stuff. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna have lunch because I have one more lunch here. And I need to try Bobby D's, which is like an ice cream place, before I go to, for the sake of review, of course. And that's that. So I am checked out of my room. I've dropped all my bags off. I just have my one kind of small tote bag that's got my laptop, makeup, and my camera equipment in it. So I can go get lunch now. I've got about an hour till I need to be over at the departure center. And that's that. So I'm just gonna try to enjoy everything for about another hour. I did go ahead and change out of my swimsuit, and I just left it in one of the bags because I figured I didn't want to be boarding the plane in a wet swimsuit. Although it feels like you could totally do that and it'd be totally acceptable. But I just changed shorts into shorts and like a tank top. So I'm gonna go walk around and figure out what I haven't had for lunch yet. And that's what's gonna be on the menu today. So I ended up going to Bobby D's for lunch because all of the other lunch places don't open for another hour, which is when my van comes. But this is like right next to the water park. And like literally the water park is right out there. And so they've got like all American favorites. Inside is cute. It's like a ship inside. They have an ice cream bar that you can go to. And it's got different themed ship decor. And then you look out on the water park out here. It's a neat location. If we had the kids with us, we would have been eating here a lot. So here's my food. I probably would have preferred having some seafood on my last day, but they're all closed until 12:30, so this is what I got. I got a bacon cheeseburger and french fries. So it's an all-American-y lunch. Okay, and to finish it off, there's some ice cream with chocolate sprinkles. But that was really good. I'm glad I ended up trying that for lunch. Their burger was good, but honestly the ice cream was really good. It's probably a good thing I didn't find that earlier in the trip because I would have been having ice cream every day. So I know for next time. So I'm heading over to the departures lounge. Everyone heads out from here. And I'm gonna go make sure my bags have gotten over here. So we've got some couches that you can wait, and then you go out there to pick up your luggage and sit and wait for about 20 minutes. This is where you check in, and I've got 2 bags to check, so I'm gonna have to get those sorted. I'm gonna check those 2 and then carry that one on. So this is the inside of the Turks and Caicos airport. There are all the gates over there. There's a little bit more shopping and all that back over that way, but it's pretty much just this one main seating area and those 3 gates. It's about 2 hours before our plane flight boards.